Ball here with ESPN Truehoop, following the Hawks 102-93 victory over the Chicago Bulls. Very dominant victory in this game here. Started off with 35 points in the first quarter. Seemed to be just clicking on all cylinders. Dominant performance there from this team, shooting the ball about 69-70% there in the first half. Crazy numbers. Moved the ball well defensively. They were into Chicago from the get-go, getting out and getting some really good looks in the flow of the offense. Big victory for this game here, especially now it just puts them a game and a half behind the Boston Celtics right now, who are in the third place. And it seems like just yesterday, this Hawks team was 9th, 10th, and looking like they were out of the playoff contention. But you know how this Eastern Conference has been all season long. It's up and down. You never can really tell what is going to happen next. But now this Hawks team is just a game and a half behind the Boston Celtics. Tomorrow will be another big game for them. Philadelphia coming into town. That's a game that they definitely probably feel confident about. Now that they were able to get some rest this game in the fourth quarter a little bit, even though they were up by 34 points at one time, and it was cut to just 8 there in the fourth quarter. Dennis Schroeder had to be inserted back into the game to close it out. Paul Millsap had to be inserted just to close this one out. But nevertheless, I think they got a good enough amount of rest for this game here. Schroeder did end up with 25 points, another big game from him. And it just seems like this team really they're feeling a lot better now in this part of the season, and more comfortable, more confident, it looks like. And they're building confidence. Wins build confidence. The locker room, you can just feel it. Guys are a lot more energized, laughing, joking. We walked in there today. You can just really feel the sense that this team is feeling a lot more confident and comfortable together. The chemistry is just clicking at the right time. This is the time you want to start building up until the All-Star break. It starts kind of right now here. So big victory for this team here. They were able to play, obviously, a lot of the second and third stringers for deep minutes there. We also saw Gary Neal, who was inserted for 5-6 minutes he played, but still, I know he's brought here for shooting, adding shooting to that bench there. It probably won't take too much time for him to learn the offense. He played with the Spurs. That's where he made his name at there, so I'm sure this will be just a quick kind of transition from him to learning some of the schemes that this offense really runs, but it's pretty much similar to the Spurs offense there. So Gary Neal was, showed in this game here. And obviously you had the rookies, Torian and DeAndre, playing a lot of minutes, so that was good for them as well. So big victory here for this Hawks team here. Keep these wins, got to keep adding them up, building more confidence. After the game, that's what a lot of them were talking about. You don't take for granted facing opponents that are struggling like this. You got to jump out on them early, and that's exactly what this team did. Dwight definitely spoke to that. Anything can happen in NBA on any given night. And you definitely could see them wanting to win this game, especially after such a tough loss they had against Detroit, getting whooped early on. They really wanted to come out here and prove a point, and they did just that. So big win for this Hawks team. Builds more confidence, and you definitely can see this team is moving in the right direction right now. It seems, just like I said earlier, it's crazy to see the transformation of this team from a couple weeks ago. But they're playing a lot better. Chemistry is looking a lot stronger. So tomorrow we'll be right here, Phillips Arena, facing Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, if he does play. I don't know. I saw that he did injure himself today, but if he does play, it'll definitely be an interesting matchup between him and Dwight. But definitely a definitely important game for this team tomorrow. Just really moving up in this spots. They're creeping up there. Let's see what they can do it. Eric Eboa here with ESPN Truehoop. Peace.